హాయ్ వెల్కమ్ టు ఐటీటీవీ ద వాయిస్ ఆఫ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్స్. ఈరోజు మన స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ సూర్య కుమార్ విడియాల. సూర్య కుమార్ గురించి చెప్పాలంటే ఎన్నో ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్స్, ఎన్నో ప్రయత్నాల తర్వాత లాస్ట్ 30 ఇయర్స్ నుంచి ఐటీ ఇండస్ట్రీలో మాస్ ఇన్ఫోసిస్ కంపెనీ ఎండి సిఈఓగా వర్క్ చేస్తూ దాంతో పాటు మెంటార్గా ఎన్నో కంపెనీస్కి, ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్కి గైడెన్స్ ఇచ్చి గ్లోబల్ మార్కెట్లో వాటిని ప్రజెంట్ చేసి వాళ్ళ సక్సెస్కి ఎంతో హెల్ప్ అయ్యారు. రీసెంట్గా టీహబ్తో జాయిన్ అయ్యి టీహబ్ అంబాసిడర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు. టీహబ్ గురించి మనందరికీ తెలుసు, అది ఎక్కడుంది, బిల్డింగ్ ఎట్లా ఉంది. కానీ యాక్చువల్గా టీహబ్లో ఉన్న సర్వీసెస్ ఏంటి, వాటిని ఎవరు యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, టీహబ్లో ఉన్న సర్వీసెస్ యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోవడం ద్వారా వాళ్ళు ఎంత సక్సెస్కి దగ్గర అవ్వచ్చు, ఈ స్టార్టప్స్ కానీ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్ కానీ, వీటన్నిటి గురించి మనం డీటెయిల్డ్గా డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. హలో సార్, వెల్కమ్ టు ఐటీటీవీ సార్.
వెల్కమ్
సార్, అసలు టీహబ్ బ్రాండ్ అంబాసిడర్గా మీరు తీసుకోవడానికి కారణం ఏంటి సార్? మీరు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసి ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి కారణం?
యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక 2 trips ముందు, ఇట్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ లైక్ 6 months బిఫోర్, ఒకసారి వచ్చినప్పుడు వన్ ఆఫ్ మై ఫ్రెండ్ టుక్ మీ టు ద టీహబ్. సార్, ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు విజిట్ అండ్ ఆల్. దెన్ ఐ విజిటెడ్ దేర్. ఐ హ్యాడ్ అ కంప్లీట్ టూర్, entire what is the how the system, what is there, what are the facilities they are providing. It was completely shocked. More than almost 4 decades I'm out of the country as a global level. This kind of facility I'm not aware of anywhere I have seen it. And in fact, the what THub providing the services completely suits my area of passion. My area of passion is being a motivational speaker and inspirator. I also mentor, globally. So that suits me so well. Then I had a thought and I initiated, and I put up my proposal to them. Hey, this is what me. Why only Hyderabad THub? Why not it can be a global brand? Because technology, everybody needs it. And that is what it came to me. The negotiation went, and finally in January, signed an MOU with them, my company as well as myself, to promote the THub globally. Not just the US, but globally.
I am sure, sir, with your network, you can definitely take it to the global market. Presently, THub, everybody will know where is THub, what is THub. But exactly what kind of services THub is offering, what is the vision of THub, sir?
In fact, including myself, we know about the THub, we know about high-tech city building. That's what we were thinking. That's another building, like when high-tech city came in and all. That's what after visited, and inside they show me everything and all. MSR Garu, he's such a wonderful gentleman. He's the CEO of THub. He's a very visionary, great leader. And I interacted with him, and they have a wonderful team. But at the same time, the lack of awareness, that is very important.
In which area, sir? Awareness, lack of awareness in which area?
Correct. And now what I am planning now, why you require the THub? What are the facilities, which is one of the fastest growing city in the world, one of the biggest software city after Bangalore and Hyderabad, which is known already everywhere. Then I thought that why not promote this one? Not only creating the awareness, this is the initial process. Awareness is only a first step. Once the awareness is created, where I can hook up lot of venture capitalists, another lot of US companies or global companies to support the startup companies in the THub. There are a lot of young intellectuals, whether it's a woman or a girls or a boys, they're very, very smart, very blessed. Then I thought that, why not only just create an awareness, take that awareness, convert into an investment portfolio or plan to uplift the startup companies and all. That is what the which I'm in the process of doing that.
Who are all can take these services, sir? Who are all eligible to work from the THub?
Okay, there are you can go into the system of THub. It's everything is there on the website. It's a little bit anybody go, little bit spend, little bit an hour or two, do the like a research on each and everything is mentioned. But only thing now, what is happening because of the number of educated people, such a high numbers in India, but the people existing there and all is phenomenal. And I'm talking about and any single guy or a girl or a boy with a very nominal amount, they can get a seat over there and you are hooked up to the world with all kind of availability ever. That is like incredible.
What kind of a support they get from the THub?
They provide you all the facilities.
They give infrastructure.
They give completely infrastructure. Not only that, within the network they have, that also they will provide.
They provide mentoring.
Honestly, but I'm going to promote them because not only the THub, in a majority of the area, the lack of mentorship program. I'm talking about these startups also, you need a mentorship program in order to be succeed so that they don't face the failures. That's a very important.
Not even a startup, sir. Every enterprise need a mentor to upskill or to grow further. Not only a startup, as per my idea. Every enterprise need mentors to grow further.
I 100% am with you. But that's what I give an example also. Even in Mahabharata, if Krishna would have not mentored Pandava, they would have never defeated the strong Kauravas. So, negative is always strong because the mind is a monkey. So if you control that, generally mentorship, what happens, it avoids at least 8 mistakes out of 10. So you're talking about, I always give an example of Elon Musk. So he created wealth what Warren Buffett created at the age of 82. Now he's in just 40s. So he created the same thing, because nowadays what is happening, no more experience and all. Even a newcomer also can outbeat anybody. Take an example of Uber. Nobody was aware of that. Take an example of Oyo. And there are many things like that nowadays is coming. Technology going like crazy,
So for the Oyo and Uber, along with the technology, this support system helped them, or only with their technology and with their caliber they come out? Okay. Definitely there are mentors behind them, there are investors behind them, so that they are able to present their strong presence in all over the globe.
Correct. And in fact, I do involve in a lot of meetings with the bigger players, even in Silicon Valley. Most of the companies, they don't go through the due diligence process. What is required? If a project is there, let's say, first of all, you need, like example, if you're building a building or a house, what do you need? Initially, you need an architect. Once you have an architect design it properly, you give your wants, don't wants, requirements and everything. Then once the architect design is there, then you have to create a team. The quality one, what you need, how it want and all. So this is the same process even in the company. But most of the people, they start the startup company without architect.
They directly start building.
You need a projection for 5 years and 10 years. Okay, if you are starting now, like example, like I will tell a lot of people, ఇప్పుడు మన పిల్లలు పుట్టినప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, అరే నా పిల్లల్ని డాక్టర్ చేయాలి, నేను హార్వర్డ్లో చదివించాలా, స్టాన్ఫోర్డ్లో చదివించాలా, లేకుంటే ఐఎస్బికి పంపించాలా. Is it right? A common parents, even uneducated parent, they have a vision, what is future for my children. But as a professional, he don't have that kind of a plan where they can. But the simple thing is that you can hire or you can request somebody to bring a mentorship program to be how to succeed. It's very simple. In a reality, success is always easier than the failure. Because failure, you go through a lot of challenges and unwanted, mental agony or anything.
That will teach many things, many lessons. Most of the startups, even I interviewed some of the startup companies, they have a good understanding of problem statement and they are coming up with this solution with that technology, but they don't have an idea about the investment markets, mentorship, how to choose the mentor, how to work with mentor, how to connect with these investment platforms, how to make minimum viable product or service. Like they don't have a planning for long term. Correct. Just they have a solution for one problem statement. Maybe with the help of this planning, mentorship, and this investment platform support, definitely they may grow. But with these challenges, most of the startups are facing big challenges. So how to overcome? Suppose if anybody connect with the THub, definitely they will get this mentorship help, this investors connect, and also this planning support also they will get. So at present in THub, what are the challenges they are facing?
Now, okay, THub is a platform. Like take an example of JMR Airport. Okay, he given a platform. Now, which plane, the rights to give, and all those again calculation there, right people also there. Same thing. THub is a platform. Now, in order there is enough information available online, like particularly the kind of a project or the kind of a industry you are in, what you want to do. So accordingly, that area particularly, there are mentorships are available. Especially on the counseling or consultings are available. I can't say the mentorship. Mentorship again is a completely different. There are a commercial mentorship, there are a personal mentorship, and there are different programs are there. But you're talking about, take an example that just now you told me about your company, the kind of facilities you are providing for training. Okay, suppose if I want for training, what I do? Then I'll approach you people. Hey, I have a 500 IT professionals. We are looking for the new technology upgrade and all. Then automatically you will say, yes, we are willing to do. Then what happened? You're part of the team. I have architect design and part of the team. Then once they get trained, again there are other teams where they will market them to place into the global companies. So this is the way the process goes on. అంటే దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, చిన్న చిన్న తుకుడలు కలిసి అటాచ్మెంట్ చేస్తారు. ఐ డోంట్ ఐఎమ్ సారీ, నా తెలుగు అంత బాగుండదు. సో ఇట్స్ అ పజిల్ అనమాట. సో అందుకని అన్ని పీసెస్ కలిపి చేసేసి దాన్ని కొద్దిగా మెచ్యూరిటీ వాళ్ళని, కొద్దిగా సక్సెస్ పీపుల్ని కొద్దిగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేయాలి వాళ్ళని. హే, కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్ గైడ్ మీ. ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ మన ఇంట్లో ఏదైనా ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ ప్రాబ్లం అయితే మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీని పిలిపిస్తాం. అది కూడా అంతే లైఫ్లో మనకి ఇది కావాలంటే, హే, ఇప్పుడు నాకు కూడా ఇప్పుడు ఇండియాలో ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్పాండింగ్ మై ఆపరేషన్, గ్లోబల్ ఆపరేషన్ ఇంటూ ఆఫ్ షోర్ ఇంటూ ఇండియా, హైదరాబాద్. వాట్ ఐ డూ? I contact my chartered accountant and I contact the lawyer. I may know only this much, but I don't know fully. So sometime what happened, without taking them to save that little peanuts, నాకు అన్నీ తెలుసాను, but they end up in a big situation. Which I have done those mistakes, trust me. I have done those blunder mistakes.
So we should not enter into the every field. Wherever we are expert, we have to work on that. Remaining support we have to take from the professional or expert who are expert in this particular.
Correct. That's the simple common sense way, because common sense unfortunately is not common. Okay, so every area of your life you have to use it. If we don't have a common sense, approach somebody who have a common sense. At least it will guide you and all everything.
So coming back to the THub, sir. Now after you became the ambassador of the THub, you are going to take this THub to not only in US market, all over the globe. What are your plans, sir?
Okay, now first of all, I want to, number one, to create the awareness of the THub through the help of media and through the help of network. Nowadays, of course, social media and very, very powerful nowadays. The first step is the create the awareness. Second step is I'm planning for the hookup to the venture capitalist or investors. So that the goal is because THub is the one of the biggest opportunity providing for the startup companies. So now what they need startup company, they need an investment. So there is a big gap. So that gap I want to fill it up with an investment program because the global companies are very much always money is available provided the opportunity is right. And of course, even the venture capital, they will not invest money just like that. They will go through their own due diligence team, which they have. They will find out, they do a lot of research and all. Hey, looks like, yes, this one isn't available and all. This is number one. Number two, not only that, and I am planning to the hook up the various areas of mentors. Let's say IT area, let's say somebody is a manufacturer. Take an example, I'm into citrus producing. I'm like an American farmer now. We have around 500 acres. We produce citrus like COVID tarvata. Now vitamin C become mandatory for any human being on the planet to use it.
Yes, sir.
So growth has taken 2000%. So now citrus industry, like we produce like grapefruit, oranges, lemons and all. So that area again, what I have to do, I have to go to the particular area who are into that field, who produces the citrus. So like that, I choose them, some of the scientists into that area, some of the into that, bought into my association and all. They're wonderful people, they are helping me and all. Like my dream is 10,000 acres, talking about a $3 billion project. అండ్ మన ఇండియాలో కూడా ఉంది ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నల్గొండ, నాగ్పూర్ తెలంగాణలో, ఇక్కడ నల్గొండ, అక్కడ అది దే ఆర్ కాల్డ్ అ సిట్రస్ బెల్ట్. సో దట్ పర్టికులర్ దానికి నేనేం చేయాలా, పీపుల్ ఇన్వెస్ట్ మనీ, బట్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ ఐ నీడ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ టీమ్ పీపుల్ సో దట్ మేక్ షూర్ మై ప్రాజెక్ట్ గెట్ సక్సెస్.
సో టెక్నాలజీలో ఉన్న మీరు ఫార్మింగ్లోకి వెళ్ళాలని ఎందుకు అనిపించింది సార్? వన్ రీజన్ కోవిడ్ తర్వాత సిట్రస్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్.
ఒకసారి ఏమైందంటే వన్ ఆఫ్ ద సైంటిస్ట్ గివింగ్ ఎ కాన్ఫరెన్స్, దెన్ ఇట్ అట్రాక్టెడ్ మీ సో వెల్ because always I'm interested in the passive income proposal, you know. I don't want any time your income based on the proportionate to the you perform. So that means you are always in the danger zone. What tomorrow something happened to you? What tomorrow something? So the agriculture is the strongest area, especially in the United States, of course India also. And agriculture is again a zero tax, even the US also. And it's a passive income, like lemon trees around 35 years, you know. So it give on, keep on. One time you start producing and all. That's a passive income area, you know.
So for the passive income and to diversify your investments.
Correct. Like taken a franchise model, you know. And also like, I don't know, I have to discuss with the, I already just give them the hint, you know. I'm planning to set up THub in US also. Maybe, you know, I'm sure no government will say no, because we are giving the knowledge to the citizens to be a better technologically, a better upgradation. Because if you look at the United States, not like in India, everybody is hunger by the మీరు అన్నట్టు ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఇంజనీర్ కావాలంతే by default. So అక్కడ అలా కాదు, అమెరికన్ they don't, you know. So now probably, you know, I'm going to talk to, especially to start with the Texas, I might meet Texas governor and all, propose them, like India, US now, they have a strong collaborations, is it right?
Yes, sir.
And this is collaboratively, I can, THub also, we can launch in the US too. That is my planning to start. Then from there, of course, you know.
So for the investment coming to, most of the startup entrepreneurs, they don't have an idea how to pitch their idea to the investors, and also they don't have an awareness of investment platforms.
Yeah, as I told you that, you know, honestly, nowadays, a lot of people, they wouldn't know that there is every information available on Google. Let's say a particular industry, what you are planning to do, just go to Google, do research. Hey, I'm looking for an investment for my area, whatever you put in. You see that how many will come. See, known only this much, unknown is this much. ఇస్ ఇట్ రైట్? ఆల్వేస్ మనకు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు మేబీ ఒక 100, 500, 1000 ఉంటారు, కానీ తెలియని వాళ్ళు మిలియన్స్లో ఉన్నారు. Example, look at the Lavanya yesterday. Hardly I know her, is it right? Even hardly I know your TV. But during the conference I met it. Now it's automatically become known. Now we'll know about your company, the more potential. It's like that. Nowadays the social media is a blessing. It's a gifted opportunity for every human being on the planet. But you have to do a little bit initiative on the...
So everybody should focus most on the research.
You have to...
Whenever we face a challenge, we should research and find the solution. First step they have to take.
చాలా మంది అడుగుతారు, సార్ మాకు ప్లీజ్ మాకు అమెరికా ఎలా వెళ్ళాలి చెప్తారా? నేను అమెరికా మీకు వెళ్ళాలని చెప్పాలంటే హరికథ. ఐ డోంట్ నో అది కరెక్టేనా? చిన్నప్పుడు హరికథ తినేవాళ్ళం మనం. ప్లీజ్ గో టు గూగుల్, డూ యువర్ రీసెర్చ్. వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్, ఎవ్రీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అవైలబుల్. దెన్ కమ్ టు మీ, దెన్ you do your due diligence 70 to 80%. The 20%, yes, I will do the remaining connection gandi, seat ippudem gani, or like example, this time we had a lot of H1 submissions. Lot of people rakarakala questions adutaru. So this is what I mean, it's chala easy andi. And honestly, our people are brilliant, very smart people. Now I see the youngsters and I feel so proud of them. Too brilliant, it's all of a sudden if they go out of the country in the United States, it's like all the 50% of the Silicon Valley corporate CEOs are our Indian American, our Telugu people only, more than 80%. So that shows how smart and intelligent our people are.
Good suggestion, sir. Rather than waiting for someone to know something, if they start their research to find the solution for the challenges, that will be the good beginning. Automatically they will get some other network, some other connections to solve their challenge. You till now you worked as a mentor, worked with many enterprises. What you observed, sir, most of the challenges?
Most of the entrepreneurs, in my opinion, with my experience, maturity, because even I gone through those stages, number one is there is no architect planning. Let's say there should be a vision for any company, at least minimum 5 years to start with. Then it will take along with that. Number one. Number two, you need a proper team, a like-minded team. And a Pandav crowd antanu, Kauravulu kaadu. Kauravulu anta malli naakenti gang vaddu. But example, Steve Jobs din an example istanu. Atanu last lo, he did not had money even to house or food. He used to go to Hare Rama, Hare Krishna to eat food 3 times. But the people who are like-minded friends, they never left him. And today everybody is a billionaire. So you need a like-minded team. Then after that, you need a proper mentorship. Mandatory. You find out, you will get people. And somebody refer something, somebody, hey, I'm looking for this one, I'm looking... today one of the girl in Chennai, she already passed the law and she's going for LLM. She requested me, sir, can you help me out to find a good lawyer? So where I heard that, I don't know, like US CPT program, you have to work so many, I don't know, number of hours to the lawyer to become a
Professional lawyer.
Yeah, I said, okay, I know quite a few good lawyers, Supreme Court, High Court and all, I'll refer them. So that's what all about. It's not the having a network, but are you utilizing that network? That is the key. So network లో ఇంకొకటి మీకు కంపల్సరీ చార్టెడ్ అకౌంట్ ఉండాలా, ఒక ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్లానర్ ఉండాలా కంపల్సరీ, మెంటర్షిప్ గైడెన్స్ మ్యాండేటరీ. అది లేనిది మాత్రము ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళు ఏమవుతుందంటే చాలామంది యంగ్స్టర్స్ బికాజ్ ల్యాక్ ఆఫ్ ఈవెన్ మెంటర్షిప్ ఇన్ లైఫ్, దే థింక్ దే నో ఎవ్రీథింగ్. ఆ తప్పులో బురదలో కాళ్ళు వేస్తారు. డబ్బులు వస్తాయి, బట్ ఆటోమేటిక్లీ విత్ ఇన్ 6 months 1 year వాడెవర్ బడ్జెటింగ్ యూటిలైజ్ ప్రాపర్ లేకుండా తప్పులు చేస్తూ. సో అందుకని ముందు నుంచే ఒక ప్రపోర్షనేట్లీ ఒక డిజైన్ చేయాలి. దట్ ఈజ్ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు Like example, your company is successful company. If somebody want to go in the same area, definitely they should approach you. Hey, I have this my plan. Can you please guide me? I don't think so. Anybody in this world, they will say no. If somebody come ask, can you guide me at least?
But most of the Indians will afraid. They won't tell us. They won't tell us the suggestions.
చెప్పాను కదా మీకు, కౌరవులు ఎప్పుడు 100, పాండవులు 5. ఆ 5 ఎతకాలి మనం. It's a time of process. People on average, any young guy today, they invest minimum 7-8 hours on the chats, is it right? During the process chats, I do get a lot of wonderful people globally through my social media. Excellent chat, and they will know many things and all. If anybody needed, honestly, I love to assist them. Even venture capital and mentorship, I love to do that. This is my passion. In fact, I'm working on a woman empowerment, and I want to see at least my personal passion, 100 women as the successful entrepreneurs. And I will do that one. Anybody need require, please.
Great initiation, sir. Whom you are encouraging, sir? Like in which field for women empowerment? Only you are supporting in the technology field or any other field?
It can be anything. Honestly, in a reality, if you see the overall, woman is always intellectual than men, for sure. They are 360 degrees. If you look at my wife, she knows that how many mistakes I do daily. What I forgotten, but we cannot do that. So it's a divine blessed woman energy. And nowadays, I'm telling, women entrepreneurs are getting like, and they have a ability to look around, like which we don't have. We are only like narrow. So there are medical field is there, manufacturing is there. Somebody approached me from Odisha. They are manufacturing jute bags from one of the French, and they were requesting me, can you please guide us, mentoring us, we want to take to US, we are increasing manufacturing and all. I said, okay. Then I asked them that, can you send us your reports against your original plan, where you are, what is there and all. So these kind of things, I never met them actually, everything on social media. I said, okay.
Great support, sir. Great initiative from your end to support women empowerment. So very soon we are going to see the THub in USA, Silicon Valley.
Definitely. That is my goal. Honestly, that is my goal.
From there also you give opportunities to Telugu people or local Telugu people?
Where in the US? US for everybody. And you cannot do that partiality. The Constitution will not allow. Even as an American, we will not allow. We are Americans, that's all. The Telugu and Tamil or Gujarati, Patel, it's a personal. But as an American, welcome to everybody. That should be the goal. To why only Telugu?
Even though we have extension in there, that support, that fruits will come up to here.
Correct. No, definitely. Take an example, KTR. Since he studied in the United States, he had a different vision. He is able to do that. And of course, KCR is a very powerful leader. He had a dream and vision. I was shocked, when I looking at the financial district. It's like you are in the US.
Yes, sir.
Amazing, but see the growth and is happening.
KTR has a good vision, real good vision. He is developing IT in tier 2 cities and developing the ecosystem in all perspectives.
Correct.
I think in India, no IT minister has this kind of a vision to develop IT infrastructure.
In fact, the another talk is also going on, and I'm going to Delhi actually, the Summit India. Even I'm proposing them to launch in the United States to bring the investments into India. I tell them openly, like an Americans or Europeans, they're making billions, trillions of dollars out of Indians and India. Why not we have a same mindset, bring into India? When they can do it, why can't we do it? Very simple. And we have to change our mindset, That is what is the key.
Now you are suggesting the proposal to the central government.
I'm working on that, yeah. I'm working on that, honestly, because it's a difficult to know the political system here. I'm not aware, honestly. But there, as long as my inner feeling is there, always there are good people look into that. And why not bring the huge investments? And I'm telling a lot of people, you invest in the US. I say that make money in dollars, spend money in rupees.
Everybody is doing same only.
Exactly.
Every US company has an Indian engineer, or otherwise they will offshore the work to India.
And why not, like Bill Gates says, if there is no India, no Microsoft. 93% of his workforce are in India. So that's a beauty, So same thing we have to do also to become an investor in the US also. Why not? A common person can invest money in the US or Europe. See, generally what I say to the people, if you are in the US, treat India as another state of US. If you are in India, treat United States another state of India. That should be the mindset. Now the India is now globally known, highly respected. Even we get a lot of respect in a lot of senators because, as I told you, that I'm a Republican Party. I'm a president of Texas for the particular Asian Indian Association. So we always discuss this, take it to the global scenario and all.
You people don't have a borders. Already all those borders are erased.
I'm the same thing, trust me, because the technology availability in the hand, which is not seen in the lifetime, it's like unbelievable. Now taking the technology is simple to become a success.
So what are along with the THub in United States, what are other future plans for the THub growth, sir?
I don't know, to start with, maybe once during the process, when the awareness comes, and of course now T-Work started, that's a manufacturing.
Yeah, for which is going
Maybe
to helpful for the
exploring into that
hardware industry, who have a new innovations in hardware.
Correct.
They can come with an idea and they can prepare they can come back with the prototype.
Correct.
So that they can easily, because infrastructure is a big challenge.
Correct.
A new entrepreneur can come up with an idea, but having those kind of tools is really good initiative. T-Works also.
Definitely. So now, not only that, like I was thinking, and I was talking to a couple of entrepreneurs. They are big entrepreneurs in Hyderabad. So now, currently, example, our government's looking only to bring the bigger investment, like I don't know, 5,000 crores, 10,000 crores. But there are, especially like Indian Americans. Let's say the company, $500 million company. Why not bring 1,000 investors like that, so that we can create a free trade zones. Like in America, they do EB-5 program. You bring $1 million investment into US.
Wonderful idea, sir. Thousands of small investors can also make a big difference.
Exactly. So same, like in America, EB-5 program is you invest $1 million, you get a green card, and you have to provide 10 employment for Americans.
Yes, our government presently, as you said, focusing on bigger investments. We should also allow.
That is what I want to give a proposal. I'm working on that because my trip is short. Now I want to create, let's say, just our Indians only, globally they are. How about 5,000 Indians? We create a free zone. We will give you this, come and invest here. Out of millions are there Indians all over the world. There are people even before independence.
Yeah, because of the infrastructure availability in Hyderabad only, this kind of IT ecosystem is developed. As you said, if government is able to provide the infrastructure and incentives, definitely investors will show interest.
Definitely, anybody. And honestly, it's a simple common sense. Let's say, if I am an American and let's say the government shows that, hey, we will give you this one. Yes, absolutely. We love to work on that.
So finally, what are your suggestions to the new entrepreneurs, new startups, and new entrepreneurs?
Simply, I say that before you start up anything, do a lot of research, gatherings, potential area, and have some similar line people who are into that. Take the guidance from them, and also select mentor for sure by default. If you don't have a mentor, money will come. If the lack of mentorship, the failure chances are high. But if you have a mentor, failure chances are very low, because at every take an example. I praise my wife. She's a great mentor to me. Even one penny, she knows that where it is going, how it is going, when it should come. So the family runs properly. So that make sure how much income is coming, how much payments are doing. So it's like mentorship is like that. How is your company is running? Where are the gaps? And also, since technology available, technology also can be a great mentor for you to make sure it guide you properly where it is going on a frequent reports, where it is lacking and all. That's what I mean. I think that, in my opinion, with my maturity, I can suggest that one.
Correct. Preparing the reports in periodically. Once if you set up the system, then we can see the reports and we can judge what we planned and what we achieved.
Absolutely. And in fact, in 80s, when I was working for Procter & Gamble, I learned great things from them. They are such an organized system. And weekly reports, daily reports, monthly reports, different levels of hierarchies. I strongly suggest you need a system. Everybody has to work under that system. Take an example in the US, Walmart or a McDonald's. If you want a McDonald's franchise, you have to follow their system. You cannot work on your own because there's a proven system.
But the challenge is we have an infrastructure to know the technology, to excel the technology. But regarding the systems, we are not that much experts at this point of time. Even at least these startups and enterprise, not much aware of the systems. Technology wise, they are doing good, too good. To improve these systems, to know, to understand, to implement, what do you suggest, sir?
We can honestly, I'm seriously thinking about that. Form a team of professionals, mentorship, a program where that can serve the startup companies or even already companies exist. Like I'll give an example, okay? If one company, let's say, first 3 years they do 1 crore. Even after 15 years, either 2 crores or 1.5 crore. Why not 50 crores, 100 crores? Or they will struggle, we are not getting loan. So that's where a professional, a mentorship consulting, or I'm planning already, I have a global intellectuals with me. I'm already in the process of forming that, where we can serve globally.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving information about THub vision and your suggestions to the new entrepreneurs. And we are wishing your kind of a senior personalities should be available to the Telugu entrepreneurs, Telugu startups in future. Your suggestions and your guidance, your mentorship is lot of entrepreneurs need it. So we are wishing your availability should be there, your presence will be there along with the THub to our Telugu people. Thank you, sir.
Definitely, 100%, and proud of your ITTV, and it's a great initiative. I love it because it's a very unique, it's the ITTV, that information technology television. That's a beauty. So I love this an idea, and I love to support you or assist you, or if you need mentorship, of course, and always welcome.
Please, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your offer, sir.
God bless. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.